Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those of you returning subscribers, welcome back. My name is Carleen Dyer, and on my channel I like to talk about health and beauty. And today I'm going to talk about things I eat as a vegan to get my proteins. If you were here last week, then you will know that I've started a weight loss challenge. And then for me to build muscle and get the abs that I'm aiming to have, I need to eat proper proteins. So in this video, I'm gonna go over what I eat. And if you're curious and you're interested, then stay tuned. So we all have heard that abs are made in the kitchen. If you were here last week, my video was about me wanting to get those abs for the summer. And so in order for me to build muscle, yes, I have to work them out. I have to weight train, but it's also important to eat proteins. Because what happens when we are weight training, we are essentially just breaking or tearing the muscle fibers. And at night when we sleep, our body repairs itself and the muscle rebuilds with protein. So in order for the muscle to keep growing and sculpting and getting the shape that I want, then I have to make sure that I eat enough proteins in my diet. So by eating enough proteins, we are helping to increase our metabolism, and with increased metabolism, we burn more calories, essentially burning more fat. We have to remember as well to eat enough carbs because carbs fuel our workouts. So we need the energy from the carbs in order for us to push and to do all the things that we do. So today I'm going to share with you the types of proteins that I'm eating in order to get to my goal and see something amazing by summertime. So my protein of choice are going to be things like tofu, tempeh, lentils. These are the types of proteins that I gravitate towards on a regular basis. But recently, since I'm taking this weight loss challenge really seriously, I've decided to add tempeh. I don't usually eat tempeh on a regular basis because tempeh, unlike tofu, has a particular taste. It has a nutty, earthy type of taste. And to me, it tastes slightly bitter, and so I don't gravitate towards that particular one. In order for me to get rid of the bitterness sometimes of the tempeh, I have to steam it, then marinate it, and then bake it. And so those are like a little extra steps for me. And so I have found something amazing at my local supermarket. The brand is called Tempeh. And I'm really glad I stumbled upon this brand because it's a local brand, so I feel proud of myself that I'm supporting a local. Basically, the guys that are making this brand, they are from Quebec. They have soya Quebec farms that they are producing the products from. And so these are the two flavors that I've tried, the Caribbean flavor and the spring flavor. Between the two of them, I prefer the Caribbean flavor. That's normal. I'm a Caribbean baby. From the Caribbean flavor, if you eat 100 grams, it will bring you 25 grams of proteins, which is excellent. It's an excellent amount of portion to have in a meal. 100 grams of tempeh from the spring flavored one brings you 22 grams of proteins. And in both packages, you have 200 grams of the tempeh. So at least you have 2 portions in both. And so I love this particular brand because it is already pre-cooked and marinated for me. And all I need to do is pop it into my oven and let it reheat for about 5 to 10 minutes, and there I have something rich in proteins to go with my meals. You can try it with salads. I have tried it with guacamole. I just love the fact that it brings me that much proteins. And I want to take a moment to talk about the benefits of eating tempeh. Tempeh is an excellent plant-based choice for vegetarians and vegans, and even those who are not vegetarian vegans should probably take a look at tempeh because it has so many health benefits. Tempeh is fermented soybeans, high in proteins. It's also high in vitamins and in minerals. It is also low in sodium and carbs. 1 cup of tempeh will bring you 2/3 of calcium that you'll find in 1 cup of whole milk. Tempeh is an excellent source of iron, of magnesium, of phosphorus, of manganese, and of course calcium. The fermentation process essentially is breaking down the sugar that is present in the soy using bacteria and yeast. So the phytic acid in the soybeans is basically broken down, and this will help in digestion and improve absorption of the nutrients that you'll find in the tempeh. The fact that tempeh is fermented makes it rich in prebiotics, and the prebiotics that we get from tempeh is going to help us get the good bacteria in the gut that we need to be healthy, to have good digestion. So eating tempeh promotes good gut health. So remember that protein-rich diets stimulate thermogenesis. Basically, it is helping us increase metabolism. So every time we eat tempeh in our meal, we are actually helping our bodies burn more calories. Isn't that amazing? The isoflavonoids found in soy help us reduce cholesterol and triglycerides. So tempeh has antioxidants, and it has been shown that those antioxidants help with reducing oxidative stress. And it does that by neutralizing the free radicals that can lead to illnesses such as diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Free radicals also are responsible for premature aging, and so eating tempeh may also be excellent for your skin. Another protein that I like to eat obviously is going to be tofu. So I like the tofu that this brand Commensal makes because it is already pre-prepared, it is marinated, has the sauce. So all you need to do is reheat or saute it if you prefer, and there you have it, another rich protein meal. It's nice because it doesn't have a ton of calories, so 180 calories and you get 18 grams of proteins. I'm very happy with that. Another protein option that I like to go for is Beyond Meat. The burger patties have 20 grams of protein, while the sausages have 16 grams of proteins. I am careful with the Beyond Meat because I found that the fat content is a little high, and so I will have Beyond Meat once in a while, but it's not a protein that I will go and have every day because there's a lot of fat, and essentially I am working towards reducing the layer of fat that I have over my abs in order to see them more. In the morning for my shakes, I use a vegan protein, and that one is also fermented, and it's going to support gut health. Another thing that we have to remember sometimes when we're working towards having like that six-pack, those flat abs, is to be careful the type of foods that we're eating. We have to remove things that will cause bloating. And so if you're bloated, you're not going to see those abs. All your hard work it's not gonna show through. So this is why I look for things that are fermented to increase my gut health, to increase the good bacteria that I have in my gut, in order for me to not be bloated and look my best for the summer. So in the morning, that vegan protein that I put in my shake has 20 grams of proteins, and I also add the spirulina, which for 2 teaspoons has 4 grams of protein. So in the morning I have about 24 grams of protein to start my day. For lunch, I usually have a dish that is composed of mainly lentils. Sometimes I put TVP in it, which is also soy based. It's dehydrated, and when you add water to it, obviously expands, and it makes the dish feel like I'm eating ground beef essentially. And the way I prepare it with my spices and my other vegetables, adding the TVP gives it that chewy texture. So remember guys, if you're going to be working on muscle, make sure you eat enough proteins. It is going to be essential for you to build muscle. Other foods that will bring you a good source of proteins are things like beans and other legumes. Chickpeas are another very good source of proteins. But those ones that I showed you right here, those are the ones that I gravitate towards on a regular basis. So if you have other options for me that are plant-based, gluten-free, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to know what kinds of plant-based proteins you like to eat. And if you have any suggestions for me, I'm all ears. So while I am working hard to get to my abs and I'm weight training, it's important to remember that when we are building muscle, we are actually helping increase our metabolism, and with increased metabolism, we will burn more calories and therefore burning more fat. So it is essential that if you are serious about weight loss, that you include weight training in your program. So I hope this video was helpful and that it has inspired you to try some plant-based proteins, because there are way more options available to us out there nowadays. So this is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing by hitting the red button down below and support the channel. Hit the notification bell in order for you to be notified every time I upload new content here. And while you're at it, please hit the like button, the thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and help grow this channel. So with that, I'm going to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. And remember, be beautiful and be healthy while at it.